Hello and welcome to Noted. I'm Lakshmi Karthanath. Today, our focus is on water as the world celebrates Water Day. Significance is, of course, the value. Are we valuing the water itself? We'll find out more from our guest, and he is the chairman of Oman Water Society, Zahir al Suleimani. Welcome to the program.
Welcome, Lakshmi. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you for joining us today. And today, you and the whole association, as well as authorities in Oman, are celebrating this day. And there's been a conference going on. Tell us about this year's theme and how do you feel the situation?
Thank you very much. The World Water Day we celebrate in Oman since long time. It is the 22nd of March every year, and that to highlight the importance of this water for our life. Mm-hmm. And there was many activities today between the Oman Water Societies and other ministries and universities, as you know, many conferences and workshops, seminars, presentation about all issues related to water.
When we talk about today, we are still going through the pandemic. Has the pandemic actually affected the activities of Oman Water Society?
Yes, of course. Normally, when you are doing program, when you go face to face physically, it is much received, and communication is easier, especially when you go to universities and meet students or schools. It is much easier for us and for the audience to listen and to interact and discuss the issue of water. So the pandemic is limited our activities, and it's make it only online by Zoom, and only few people they will be able to communicate with us. So there is a huge impact on this. But we did our best, and we had today we have two seminars organized by the university and the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Water Resource, and the FAO office also in Oman.
Could you also tell me, because every year Oman Water Society has a lot of work that you do, whether it is taking care of the fillage, because this year I think a focus is also on the natural resources for water. Although we focus on desalination, we're also looking at water resources, and for Oman, it is a fillage. So has it been actually a drawback because of the pandemic, because we could have, had more active villages? Because I think this association has been bringing back old villages into life again.
Yes, that's right. But mainly this year, the focus on the value of water, which of course the village one of the topics,
yes.
And the United Nations and the Health Organization, they decided that this year the theme will be valuing water. And valuing water is not only pricing or putting a price on water. And as you know, the value of water is since long time in the flag system is very much taken care of by the ancient Omanis and the local now, the recent, where they try to make the best of each drop of water. And Oman Water Society has a big role. They played a big role in maintaining some of the flag. And we have organized two workshops in the past year only about a flag. So Oman Water Society much in this business, and We had the financing from some of the banks to make maintenance for some of the supplies. So the theme of the World Water Day and the work we are doing is much in line, and of course the value of water is more than a price or tariff we pay. It is a life. It is the life of everybody, of everything in this nature.
True. Without water, there is no life. And what would you like to say on how can the public, how can we get involved in actually protecting water? Or how can we join forces with you, Oman Water Society?
Of course, the public are the main milestone or the main thing is to protect and conserve water. Without the public, all the effort we make is useless. So the public, they can, in the household, they can save water. In the irrigation, they can save water. When they go picnicking in the wadi, they can save water. They don't trash and leave their things after leaving in the wadi. When they go to the flash, they enjoy themselves, but they should leave it clean and leave that area clean and protected from pollution. So all these activities is very important to protect the water and to celebrate the World Water Day by using the water wisely, making benefit from each drop of water, and trying to educate our kids about the importance of water. Especially we are in this region where we have the drought. As you noticed, the rain this winter, there was no rain.
Yes.
And we don't know about the summer, so drought is coming. We hope we'll get some rain in the next few months by the summer. Otherwise, it will be shortage of water. People, they have to take care of water and conserve this resource and wealth.
So you do feel it is like a drought unless the summer rains comes and helps us with the water. And you rightfully pointed out how we ought to be using it wisely. And I think each one of us can make a difference in that regard. What would you like to say finally as we conclude, Zahir? And we know we're in an arid area. Water is precious. We have desalination, but when we talk about real natural resources, it is the falaj and the underground water. And all the more reasons we should be thinking of different ways. Do you think recycled water will actually become a reality?
Recycled water, it's already a reality. And
But in the
today there
mainstream,
was sorry?
would it come into the mainstream where each house
This
would
is
have
what
recycled water?
Today there was a very good presentation from Higher Water, and they have an ambitious plan to recycle or reuse the water. They are already treating the household water in their facility. Now the main issue is the redistributing the treated water, the treated effluent. Now it is in their facility, but how to bring it back to each house and use it. And it is maybe not feasible to make treatment in each house. But the ideal or the optimal option is to bring it back for each house so they can use it in the toilet, flushing toilet, or in the garden for irrigation. Yes, but this until this comes, now they are planning to use it in industry or in agriculture for big farming project where they can afford transporting back and distributing the treated water. Yes, and for agriculture, farmer, they are very much welcoming this opportunities to get the treated water, because as you know, if the rain delayed, then the water for agriculture is becoming saline and deteriorated, and so if they get this treated water from Haya, it will be very good for them. So this option is very, very interesting, and Haya is working on it.
Excellent. On that note, I want to say a big thank you to you for giving us your time and explaining to us what the situation is and how much we should value water. Um, Everyone thinks it is, it's a common knowledge, but nevertheless, there are small ways we can contribute in preserving, conserving water. Thank you, Zahir.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank
Have a
you.
nice
Zahir
day.
al Suleimani is the chairman of Oman Water Society, and today is the World Water Day, and you've given us a great insight. I want to say thank you and have a beautiful day.
Thank you.